It disobeys the laws of basic mathematics.
I believe so.
Okay,
I believe so.
Great, perfect. That's exactly what I want in my fighting game. I don't want to think. I don't want to talk about any numbers. This is great. This is perfect for me. 2 + 1 - 3. I don't know any of that, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's, never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Anyways, there we go. So iDom will be moving to the losers finals, and he will be going up against the winner between NuckleDu and Nephew. That'll be coming up next. But you can see there, Punk with the little W next to his name, because he is going to be on the winner side of the bracket. So he's going to have a distinct advantage in grand finals. We'll explain that when we get to grand finals.
Right, down below, when you see the losers side, we're actually gearing up for our next matchup. It's going to be Nephew going up against NuckleDu, right? Nephew, very much so a prominent figure in the West Coast fighting game scene, and NuckleDu being the first ever Capcom Cup champion for Street Fighter V. He took a little bit of a break to become a family man for a couple of years, but we all know, like, if for those that haven't really checked out the FGC like that, even on social media, on Twitter, anytime somebody becomes a family man, they end up being extra strong. They end up getting a massive power up. It's the power of family, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, according to all the people who have experienced this, it's the power of diaper prices, man.
Oh, man. Nothing gets you more into the game than thinking about the prices it takes to grab diapers, right? Diapers, formula, education,
etc. Man, it is pricey out there. So NuckleDuDang, of course, you know, 2 kids now, so he is definitely ready to do that. But you know
Let's go, dude. Congrats, baby.
Yeah, but he's also said that, you know, he's definitely excited to see how much time he can devote to Street Fighter 6.
Right.
And you can tell, I mean, no matter how much time he devotes here, he's winning at life right now. So shout outs to NuckleDu.
And now going to talk about Nephew just a little bit, right? He's not really in the realm of like, I guess one of the old school players, right? He did dabble a significant amount in like 4, but I feel like he really got his jump in his career in Street Fighter V, really breaking down the mechanics of the game.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter V.
That's my favorite part, by the way. You get to like wiggle the D-pad around before the game starts. You get 4 different emotes of the character.
Yeah, and
best feature by far.
Mix them together, you get some funny faces out there. Yeah. But again, Nephew, like I know I said this during the course of the weekend already, but he was one of the only ones here that I played during the beta. And man, he was really strong during that thing.
We're going to see if it equates to a W, though. NuckleDu doing a fantastic job thus far of kind of playing a little bit passive, and just like that. The one time I said he was playing passive, he turned it into aggression. Sonic blade setup, Sonic caught, you already know it. And that's so smart because of the fact that Nephew was so far away, it allowed NuckleDu to set up the double, right?
All right, so Nephew just building up some of those Fuhajin charges. You can see right there on the Feng Shui engine, he's got 2 build up right there. Spent one of them right there. And again, I mentioned this before, but Street Fighter 6, so many. Dude, I know.
How did it reach him that far? That was behind his hair. Dude.
That was. I mean, look. You know what? You take 4 letters off of Guile's name, and it's G, right? So I mean, there you go.
I guess so. Hey, look at the corner carry, the damage, pretty significant as well.
Oh, then he gets the shimmy as well. Still has the Feng Shui engine active. Here we go. Still has it going.
Oh my God, he's still got it
again. He's gonna be able to do it again. Spends the EX time to get the juggle.
Watch out for the throw. Watch out for the throw. I let you know. I told you.
Juri Han coming in and doing some work via Nephew. Nicely done.
Now we're 3, I think those 3 conversions off of the Feng Shui engine, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of usage.
Oh, gets the cross up over here, and Link's. In Street Fighter 5, it was hard to find situations where you got 3 lights into a special. More characters can do that in this game than... In fact, I almost think everyone can.
What's wild about this, Nephew's had this combo, like majority of these combos, since the first beta.
Yeah.
And then into the second beta, he's totally refined it. I've stolen so much of his tech from watching his streams. I'm like, you know, this seems kind of optimal. I'm gonna borrow this for a second.
Dude, I mean, like,
I never returned it, by the way. I never returned his combo.
You know, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about combos is, you know, we can borrow them indefinitely, right? So it's just like, you know, we can keep it as long as we want.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, like, it doesn't take a lot of time for a lot of these players here to develop these combos and to develop this game style and this gameplay and such. So, you know, It may look like they're getting extra practice, but trust me, they're not.
And I will say this too, the beauty of it all is that if you've ever had the chance to watch some of the beta testing on any one of these streams, you get to really see how far and how long they've actually dove into the training mode and actually figured out how to play these characters. It didn't take out, like for even like an average player, it didn't take them too long to figure out how the characters should be played.
I mean, look, I have sick Kimberly combos, and I'm not even close to being a Capcom Cup champion, okay? Let me just tell you.
Hey, you're a long-time veteran. Okay, you're fine. You know fighting games. I won't take it away from yourself.
I hope so. Oh, what a whip punish on that throw.
And it's so difficult, right? When you choose that was a very, very perfect parry.
Yeah, so drive parries do have the ability to give you a third strike pseudo, parry, but it's a window of 2 frames. It is very hard to do intentionally.
Is that confirmed? I want to see that. I want to check it out on Twitter. I want to see who's got the sauce and who's got the information on that.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have been putting out a lot of tech information from the betas. And if I'm not mistaken, one of our best tech guys out there did say it's a 2-frame window.
It's either Javik or Hudson.
Hatson.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hatson, yeah, for sure. Shout out to Hatson.
Oh, this is kind of pivotal. Okay, I was gonna say if Nephew managed to land a jump in, there is a sequence that Juri can do to keep Guile in a block stun kind of scenario to chip away at some of the light.
Yeah, okay.
Overhead block, still just fine for Nephew.
Oh, almost had the whip punish, just was not quite close enough for that. Using the drive parry, good block on the overhead, and there's that drive parry again. Drive parries are useful because if you do block normals, you do. Oh no! NuckleDu says, you know what? You cannot sneak.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, it's fine. It was all a bait. It was a bait all along. He's like, I'm going to pretend to drop this combo. I'm going to move back and then bait you.
He's an American champion, so he's got the American reset.
That is indeed the American reset.
Shout outs NuckleDu with the American resets. Let's go. USA.
They're both from the States, James. You can't use that here.
Who do you think I'm cheering for, huh? I'm cheering for them both.
Okay, dude.
Right?
All right.
I'm that person who's like, why can't we all just win tie for first place?
That's not how competitions work, James. You're not going to get a participation trophy in Street Fighter 6.
Oh, man.
Maybe in like a PlayStation trophy, you hear that, but...
Yeah, I mean, you do, for most top 8s, maybe some top 6s, but
I see what you're doing, James, and I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, my career is over now.
I'm not saying anything. Oh, the cross cut he is so good. The punish counter. That's an overhead. He gets the link off of that. It was a drive rush overhead after all.
Yes. And drive rush overheads are safe on block too, which is the crazy thing. Even a little bit a plus in a lot of situations.
Just one more touch for NuckleDu. He's not going to be able to chip away at the life. He can't chip away at the drive meter. That was so scary. I actually kind of... The standing heavy punch.
Timing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing right there from Nephew. God, NuckleDu flinching for just like 1-2 frames.
It's so funny to say standing heavy punch because Juri is a Taekwondo character. But if you press like the heavy punch on the fight stick, that's the animation you get. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying.
You get a kick.
Well, you're going to get a kick out of it when I say it even more.
Right? Boxer, Balrog, everything he did was a punch. You called them kicks anyway.
What's a kick? It's the guy who cannot kick. I love that. I love that video.
Oh, man. Oh, again, what a throw escape right there from Nephew.
Oh, my. Oh, you get to convert over that? That was a punish counter. He drive rushed into the rest of the combo. That was sick.
But he didn't believe he could have gotten a whole lot more combo. Instead, he went for the throw instead.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Feng Shui engine activated. Now, any small hit like this. Oh, no, he was too far away for the crouching heavy punch.
Man, that Sonic Blade just stays out there forever, too.
And Guile's crouching. I mean, I'm telling you, when I'm getting flashbacks to Street Fighter 2, seeing that Guile crouching medium kick reach like 10 miles away is terrifying.
He goes from Guile to Dalsim? Is that what you mean to tell me?
Yeah, basically.
Uppercut?
I mean, Dalsim was the only character who could really fight him in Street Fighter 2, so he learned from that.
Sure.
Just fought him way too many times.
What's crazy is if you get a punish counter off of a low medium kick as Guile, if you're close enough, you get to extend it with a flash kick.
What?
You get to combo into a flash.
That's like a link into a flash.
It's a link, yes.
Jeez. All right, here's the corner pressure right here. Gets the throw. Nephew trying to take this. Remember, he did defeat NuckleDu earlier in the tournament.
Oh, he mastered super. He mastered level 1 super, and it's just enough damage. I thought he was gonna live. It's gonna be Nephew taking down NuckleDu.
That's right, it was 2 out of 3 here because this is losers semis. But again, what we're used to in Street Fighter V is a lot of the characters being able to do medium into medium, right? That's the frame traps. That's how you try to get people to hang themselves. You hit them with a medium, attack again. If they hit a button, you hit them.
Sure.
In this game, a lot of that comes from light, light, light. You're trying to chain buttons so that if people are trying to hit buttons after blocking, you can interrupt them with multiple lights. However, I don't know if it's a true block string because it just looked like Nephew just busted out a super right in the middle of that.
That's a little tough. It's a little tough to call.
Yeah.
I think there might be a little bit of a gap there, but I personally haven't been able to test it. So it looked like either two of things, right? Either that's truly not a string that is uninterruptible, or it could be that NuckleDu might have changed his timing to stagger pressure a little bit. I'd have to check the odds out on that again.
True. Okay.